to start with the 14th session of Boolean Algebra chapter. Till now we explained what do you mean by K-map, especially the introduction of K-map, canonical form, Minterm, max term, how to solve the expression, especially Boolean expression, all the postulates, all those things in the previous class we explained. Today we have to start with how to solve the K-map. How to solve the K-map and how to find the reduced form. Regarding that, you will come to know on this session. Whereas in the previous session, we have just explained only the introduction of K-map. Today I am to explain with few problems how to solve K-map, because in the beginning itself I told you the total weightage of this chapter is 9 marks. Out of 9 marks, 2 marks 2 question as well as 5 marks 1 question. For 5 marks, they will ask the questions especially regarding on this K-map. If you know how to solve the K-map, then 100% you will get 5 marks on your annual exam. It is very simple and you can solve this equation with your own also. Now, we're going to explain this with some problems. That first problem, minimize the following function using K-map of f of w, x, y, z equals sigma of 0, 4, 8, 12. Consider this is the equation. Then how to solve this by using K-map? First see the question whether it is in Minterm form or it is in max term form. See, f of w, x, y, z equals sigma of 0, 4, 8 and 12 they are given. Here if they mention it as sigma, then it is Minterm format. In the question if they mentioned as pi, then it is max term format. If it is sigma, Minterm. Otherwise, in small m also if they are written, then also it is Minterm. In the capital format if they are written, then it is max term. That you have to identify in the question whether it is in Minterm form or it is in max term form. Which format we have to solve the equation. In the question if they are given sigma, otherwise a small m or Minterm. If it is max term, then capital M they used to write, as well as pi they will going to write on the place of sigma, pi they will write. Otherwise, all the numbers with the help of capital letter they will write for max term. For Minterm, they will write in the format of small m. If they want, they can write like this format. Otherwise, small m of 0, comma, m of 4, comma, m of 8, comma, m of 12. Here, just see, the number can be written in this format. Small m represents Minterm. Otherwise, if they are written in sigma, then also it is Minterm. First see the question whether it is in Minterm form or max term form. Then check how many variables are there here. Totally how many variables are there. In this question, in this expression, we have 4 variables w, x, y and z. Then how many cells we require, that you have to identify. For example, here 4 variables we have. Then K-map cells, first you have to write K-map cells. Make 2 parts, wx as well as yz. Here I am to write wx and here I am to write yz. First write down the variables as it is for your convenience. Wx, 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 wx. Whereas in row wise also write down yz, 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 yz. Then, whereas the first 2 number represents, the first 2 literals represent 0, 0. Then you have to write bar. Y bar, Z bar. And here 0 and 1 it represents, that's why Y bar and then Z. Here 1, 1 and here Y, Z bar. Y, Z bar. In blind method also you can keep it in your mind for first 3 bar and for the last 1th bar in min term. Whereas in max term, reverse of that. Here in the same pattern, here also for first 3 variables it is bar, w bar, x bar, and then once again w bar. Then for the last one also it is x bar. In blind method also you can keep it in your mind. In min term for first 3 variables bar and for the last one it will be bar. Whereas max term, reverse of that. First write down this pattern. Then wherever they given the value, that you have to identify. Before that, the designation number you have to identify. Whereas in the previous class only I told you, whenever third row as well as third columns comes, on that time it will take a single jump. Starts with 0, 1. Don't write here 2 because here it's third column. That's why here write down 2, then 3. Next 4, 5. Don't write any value because it's also third column. Then 4, 5, write down 6 here, then 7. Once again when the third row comes, it once again takes single jump. Third column as well as third row, it takes single jump. Don't write 8 here. You have to take one single jump. 8, 9. Then here write down 10, 11. Next write down 12, 13, 14, 15. See here, whenever third column as well as third row comes, on that time it will take single jump. Wherever they given the value, there it write value 1. And especially wherever they mention the value, especially the min term values, there it mention 1. For the remaining cell you have to write it as 0. Then for the place of 0 you have to write 1. Next on the place of 4, see where is the cell 4 here? 1. Next we have 8. Where is 8? Here. Then next we have 12. Then for the remaining cell write down 0. For the remaining cell write down 0. See, first identify 0, 1, third column, take a single jump, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third column once again take a single jump, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wherever they given the cell min term value there, write down 1. For the remaining cell, write down 0. If I want to solve the K map, first step you have to check for roll map. First step itself you have to check for roll map. Under that you have to check for octal, octet, quad, pair. Octet, quad, pair. Then next octet. Octet, quad, then next pair. Finally, we have to check for single. This is the procedure to check the K map. First, which one I have to identify? First, which I have to solve? Roll map. First, I have to check. Roll map means the corridor has to match. If I bend this, if I fold this K map, here also I require numbers and here also if I move to require numbers, especially 1, then I can fold. But here I don't have only 1 here, but here I don't have any 1 here. Then I cannot go with roll map. Next I have to check for octet. Octet means 8 one way to. Adjacent 8 1 I have to check. Adjacent 8, I don't have any adjacent 8. Then next I have to check for quad. This is the quad. Adjacent 1 has to be combined. See here? Here I am to make a quad here. Then next pair. See, is there any pair value? 1, 1. Adjacent I have to combine here. Make a circle of that. Pair is also not there. Single is also not there. First, encircle adjacent 1. Because only 4 ones adjacent 1 we have. That's why I make a circle here. I connected here. Then, how to write the reduced form for the given expression? That we have to check now. See here, while considering, totally we have 4 rows. Which are the values? W bar, X bar, W bar, X, WX, WX bar. Then cancel the variables. W bar, W will cancel, X bar, X will cancel, W bar, W will cancel, X, W bar will cancel. It means that all the row values will cancel on this. This one is combined with the first row, second row, third row, fourth row. All the values are written, all the values will cancel. The remaining, next I have to take the next column wise. Under column, Y bar and Z bar is there. y bar and z bar is there. This is a quad value. Therefore, check which are the values are there. Then write down the regarding value. Therefore, quad equals y bar z bar. Therefore, reduced form equals y bar z bar. This is the reduced form of the given expression. Like this you have to solve. We have to explain with some more problems. Same we will take and then we will solve few more K-map. Then you come to know how to write the reduced form of a given expression. F of A, B, C, D equals sigma small m of 0, 2, 7, 8, 10, 15. Consider this is the equation. Then with the help of K-map we have to solve the equation. That's why once again 4 variables. Write down the K-map for the 4 variables. Here the variables they are given A, B, C, D. Then here write down A, B and this part write down C, D. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Then here write down C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D. For the first 3 it will be bar 1, 2, 3 and then for the last one it is bar 1, 2, 3 and then for the last one it is bar. Then write down 0, 1, single jump it will take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again third row it takes single jump 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wherever they are given the min value they write down 1. For 0, 1. Next for 2 it is 1. For 7 also it is 1. Then next for 8 it is 1. Next for 10. Then next 15. Already I told you first I have to check for roll map. The corridors whether it is matching that I have to check. On this case before finding that fill 0 for the remaining cells. Remaining cells fill 0. Now see the equation. On this K-map, I can take this roll map. I can combine only the corridors as octal format. See, here I can combine this one, this part as well as this part I can fold. Then also I can get the reduced form. Then here 1, 1 we have. Then don't take it as single because next priority wise double pair we have to consider. Then first roll map values and then one pair we will get. Therefore, roll map equals roll map expression. The reduced expressions we have to identify. How to identify? See, first row as well as last row is combined. In the column wise also first column as well as last column, especially the fourth column it is considered. Now, in these 2 columns, see first and last column. First and last column, see the first and last row wise. Here also we have A bar, B bar, A, B bar. Which is the common factor that you have to identify? A bar, A will cancel. The common factor will be B bar. Write on B bar. First consider row. On this, see A bar, B bar, A, B bar. A bar, A will cancel because both are in different format. B bar, here also we have B bar. That's why I write common factor B bar. Then consider the corresponding column also. We have to consider first and last column. On these 2 columns, see here C bar, D bar, C, D bar we have. Which is the common factor? C bar, C will cancel. The common factor will be D bar. Then write down D bar. The roll map reduced form is B bar, D bar. The next for pair value. See here, which are the rows we have that I have to identify. The second row as well as third row here we have. Second row is A bar B and here third row is AB. On these 2, which is the common factor? A bar, A will cancel, B will be the common factor, B. Next, Consider the corresponding column. On this column, only one column we have. If I have more than one column, I can reduce the expression. But here only one column we have. I am not able to reduce it. Then the reduced form is CD. This is the pair reduced form. See, in column wise, B is common factor. In this wise, column wise, CD is common here. Therefore, reduced form equals B bar D bar plus B C D. It is a format in between. You have to write plus format. It is a product of some format or sum of product format. Here we can say here. This is the reduced form of the given expression. Next we will explain with few problems. One more problems. Because if you know how to solve K-map, then you will get 5 marks on your annual exam. Next, third question. Simplify the following expression in 4 variables W, X, Y, Z using K-map. That is, the given expression is M1 plus M3 plus M5 plus M6 plus M7 plus M9 plus M11 plus M13. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11 and then 13. See the question first. They given the expression in small m. Small m is Minterm. That you have to identify first. Then write down the K-map for 4 variables. In the question itself they are given W, X, Y, Z. Then for 4 variables you have to write the K-map. Here W, X, Y and then Z. Write down the values WX, 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 WX. Here YZ, 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 YZ. For first 3 it will be bar and then for the last one it is bar. For first 3 it will be bar and then for the last one it is bar. Write down the cell address 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and then 15. They given small m1. Then for 1 write on 1. Next for m3 1. Next m5. Next m6. m7. m9. m11. m13. m1. m3. m5. m6. m7. m9. m11 as well as m13. For the remaining cell, write down 0. Yes, now. Already I told you first you have to check for roll map. Roll map, is it possible? No, it is not possible. Then next you have to check for octet. For 8 adjacent 1 you have to check. If I have here also 1, then I can take it as this one as a octet format. Now I cannot take this octet. This one I cannot take octet. If I have adjacent 1 here also, then I can take it as octet. Now what I have to do? I have to take quad here. See, this is the quad. First quad. I can take, this is the first quad. Then I can take these 4 1 we have. Then I can take one more quad here. One more quad here. First quad. This is the second quad. Next, I can take here also 1, here also I have 1. I cannot take it as single here because here adjacent 1 is also there. That's why I can take pair here. I can consider pair. I can consider pair here. That I'm going to show with the different color choppers. See, this is the pair, this is the pair, and this is one quad, this is one quad, and this is also one more quad. Now, next, here also we have one. Then what I can do? I am not supposed to take single, because if I take single, then 4 literal values will get. I want to reduce as much as possible. That's why here I will take pair here. 2 adjacent one I am going to circle here. Therefore, first I am going to take the first quad value. If you want, you can take this is the first quad or this one, whichever you want, that you can take. Under the first quad, I am going to consider this is the first quad. All the rows we have, if you have all the 4 rows, the value will cancel. The remaining column value will be y bar z. Y bar z. First quad I completed. Next I am going to take the second quad. Second quad equals. This is the second quad. On this we have first 2 rows and next second and third columns we have. In the first 2 rows we have to see w bar, x bar, w bar x is there. Which is the common factor here? X bar and x will cancel. Common factor will be w bar x bar. Therefore I am going to write w bar. I am going to consider w bar. And next I have to check for the column wise. Here y bar z, y and z here we have. Y bar, y will cancel. The common factor will be z. First quad, second quad. Next I have to take the pair. On this pair, only one row we have, but column wise 2 columns we have. Then pair equals. Pair equals. Here only one row. If you have more than one row, then I can cancel. Now w bar x. While considering the column, here y z bar. Z bar will cancel. Common factor will be y. Next is the last pair. First pair. Now second pair. Second pair. Only one row we have. That's why w x bar. When we consider the column y bar z, y z here we have y bar and y will cancel. Common factor will be z. Therefore, reduced form equals, see, y bar z plus w bar z plus w bar x y plus w x bar y. Now is it clear? Next I am going to explain with one more problem. Next, fourth problem. Reduce f of ABCD equals sigma of 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 using K-map. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then once again, you have to write the K-map. Okay? A, B, C, D. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D. For first 3 it will be bar, and then for the last one, first 3 and then last. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now wherever they given the value, 1 for 7, then for 9, next for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and then 15. For the remaining cell, write down 0. Then what I have to do? First I have to take the quad here. Next, here take one more quad here, it is possible. Here one more quad is possible. Then next take down here also one more quad. Then for this one take down single pair. From this one first quad, second quad, third quad and then pair. Therefore the reduced form, if I want to write reduced form, write on the values. First quad equals, I am going to consider the first one. Here AB is the row value AB and column value, everything will be cancelled. First row is completed. Now take down the second row. Second quad, under that these two cells will get, on these two cells A is the common factor, column wise D is the common factor. Then third quad equals, I am going to take this is the third quad. On this A is the common factor and then these two columns are to consider. On these two C is the common factor. Next I have to consider the pair. Pair equals, on this pair, see these two rows we have only one column. In these two rows B is the common factor. Then in column wise CD. Therefore reduced form equals AB plus AD plus AC plus BCD. This is the reduced form of the given equation. That is AB plus AD plus AC plus BCD. This is the reduced form. Next I am to explain K-map only, but by using max term. That I am to explain in the next class. Thank you for all of you.